Sorry. How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about Jurassic Park analog horror. And yes, that exists, and I hope you're as excited about it as I am when I first discovered that it was a thing. Now, I actually found out there's quite a bit of this, and I discovered it after finding this video on TikTok. That was so awesome and terrifying that I was like, there's got to be more of that somewhere. And so I looked up Jurassic Park scary, Jurassic Park horror online, and found Jurassic Park analog horror, found that it was a thing. There's a whole playlist on YouTube, and I might link to it if you want to check some of that out. However, I'm only going to be focusing specifically on one creator who makes this stuff, CD Jurassic, because I find his stuff to be the best. Honestly, most of the Jurassic Park analog horror in that playlist is just like this. So it's kind of just like, ooh, scary dinosaur jump scare. So I'm like, I don't really care about that. However, CD Jurassic is something different. It definitely feels very Jurassic Park and how Jurassic Park analog horror should be done. The first video of 3, there's only 3 videos, and it takes probably about 15 minutes to watch all of them, so there you go, it's pretty quick. Oh, also, hey, I'm going to be assuming you have a working understanding of the Jurassic Park movies. I don't expect you to have a working understanding of the books, because I don't. I'm going into this video as if you have seen all the movies, so at least the first one. And so I'm not going to be explaining what INGEN is or Jurassic Park or any of that. Like, I'm assuming you know what that is. So the first video is an incident report of 4 casualties that happened in the park. And these were the casualties of John Cromaldi, Kim, I'm going to butcher this, Luan, Alvarez Ruiz, and then the 4th victim's name is redacted. We then see like an anatomy chart of precisely what the attacks look like. So the first one kind of sustained minor injuries, still horrific enough that they were killed. The second one was missing a leg, and the third one was missing both of their legs and most of their guts. And then the 4th one, apparently what happened to him was so bad that they just absolutely could not show it at all. It's all redacted. I was kind of hoping it would just be like their head. Like, I thought that would have been funny, but they're going for a more serious vibe than that, so. The video then cuts to this warning.
Remember, where there are dinosaurs, there is danger. They will hunt you. They will hurt you. They will kill you.
And with that, the video comes to a close, and we can move on to the second one. The second video is just security cam footage around the park, and in one of the shots you can see a velociraptor kind of running in front of the camera, and then we get this warning.
Warning. Warning. An unidentified number of velociraptors have been located in the south lowlands of Sector 29D. All of Sector 29 is advised to take shelter in a secure location immediately. If you find yourself outside in Sector 29D, contact the Casualty Department immediately on Channel 2. Velociraptors contain the following attributes: a flattened snout, large sickle claw, yellow-green eyes, and orange coloring similar to a tiger. These predators are 6 feet tall and have been tracked to go nearly 40 miles per hour. If you see a velociraptor, avoid eye contact and slowly move away to a secure area. If you come in contact with a velociraptor, there is nothing you can do. INGEN security will be dispatched to the given sector in the following minutes with heavy firepower capabilities. If you find yourself in the given sector, remain clear of all INGEN security forces, as you could be caught in the crossfire.
After this, the video cuts to some found footage of who I'm assuming is a park worker walking through the park at night in the sector where the velociraptors are out and loose, and he can hear them in the bushes, and we can too. And if you watch the Jurassic Park movies like I did as a kid, then this is just huge nostalgia, hearing the velociraptor sounds in the woods, and also really, really terrifying. We then get the text that says, "I think they saw me," and then they eat him. And on that cheery note, that brings to a close video 2. And we move on to video 3, and this is the longest video in the entire series. It's almost 12 minutes long. It is just a procedural video for park workers on how to cover up deaths, prevent more, and keep the people quiet. It tells them to do things like sign these waivers so they won't sue the park, and so the information won't get out that people are dying at the park. There's something that even implies that they are going to promise them compensation and spare no expense, but at the same time it seems like that's just something they're told to say, and it's something that wouldn't actually ever happen. The second half of the video shows a park worker calling into the front desk, or the front maintenance people, to help him turn off a gate, or turn on a gate rather. And he's having issues, and so he's having a guy walk him through the process over a walkie-talkie. The voice acting here is phenomenal and actually really well done, convincing. The process to turn this gate on is so comically complex that it's just like I'm completely lost in the gibberish throughout most of this. However, once he turns it on, there's this buzzing sound, and the guy's like, hey, we're gonna have to send a guy down to you, just hang tight. And then dude's like, okay, well, this sound is gonna attract some unwanted visitors, so I'm gonna kind of hide. We then get what I think is one of the most unique and storytelling elements of this whole thing, and that is the T-Rex heart rate monitor. It simply just slowly gets faster. The T-Rex's heart starts beating faster, and that's all you see until eventually the end of the video ends with the park worker getting into his car and driving away as fast as he can. So that is currently the last video on CD Jurassic's channel about Jurassic Park and in the Jurassic Park Analog Horror series. I'm assuming he's going to make more, but as of now he is not. That's all we have for now, is those 3 videos. And I think that is some very, very solid analog horror that kind of tucks itself into this niche genre, even behind analog horror itself, of Jurassic Park analog horror, or analog horror that focuses on a specific parody or movie that is trying to add story elements to, or show story elements of, in different ways. These are all, as far as I know, original stories. I haven't watched the movies in a long time, and I have not read the books, so these could all be scenes that play out in the movies. However, I don't think so. I think this is just an original story being told with the Jurassic Park name and everything. Something all these Jurassic Park analog horrors do, at least the ones I have seen, and especially this one, is it focuses more on the maniacal and evil aspect of the engine company itself, which is something, and the Jurassic Park employees, which is something that is emphasized more so in the books than I feel like it is in the movies. I mean, it definitely is in there, but I feel like the book really emphasizes it a lot, and so do these analog horror videos. But I honestly just have fun being able to talk about something that was part of my childhood and bring it all to you guys on this channel. So, honestly, that's it. There wasn't much to this. However, I enjoyed making this video. I enjoyed watching these analog horror Jurassic Park videos. I hope you guys did too. The links will be down in the description, and I think that's it. So, I will see you on the next one. Bye.